7.4 points and 5.4 boards a contest. Damian Jones, 10.2 points a game, 3 points, 6 rebounds, 6'10", 235-pound freshman out of Baton Rouge. And Tim, as I look up, a change of the starting lineup for Vanderbilt. Last minute, Kyle Fuller's going to get the start over Dejon Parker. 10.2 points a game, 6'1", 188, a senior. Moreno Valley, California, really no surprise the way he played on Saturday with those 16 points.
Well, he played well, and he hit free throws down the stretch, which really helped clutch or cinch the game for us. But he's been playing well from the very beginning of the season. He hadn't had a problem coming off the bench, but I think he's deserved better or more playing time, and now Kevin's put him in the starting lineup.
Vanderbilt is the designated home team. They'll be wearing their white uniforms here today with gold numerals trimmed in black and black lettering on the jersey. For LMU, their colors are crimson and navy. They'll be wearing crimson jerseys with navy numerals trimmed in gray and navy lettering trimmed in gray. Vanderbilt will work left to right here in the first half. Our officials, Tim Ebersol, Dennis Delaco, and Jason Goebel.
Well, I guess the question that, we were talking about earlier is just the energy level to see, it's been a long time. We got here on Wednesday, and now all of a sudden you're playing your third game, and it's not for the championship, and you wonder what the energy level is going to be like with both teams.
We welcome those listening on the Vanderbilt IMG Sports Network and those watching and listening on ParadiseJam.com. The ball's in the air, tapped and controlled by LMU. Egbeyemi brings it across midcourt, and Anthony Ireland quickly has the ball in his hand. We'll be saying that a lot today. He's on the right side, picked up defensively by McClellan. Commodores open up man-to-man defensively. They swing it to the left side, and Payne. He'll get into the post for the first time in Dickinson. Dickinson will back down on his man, bang into Jones, get a little bit of space, miss the shot short, and Vanderbilt has the rebound. Jones clears the miss.
Well, I thought that was an offensive foul right there. He dropped his shoulder and just ran into Damian.
Still waiting to see our first offensive foul here in St. Thomas. McClellan off to the right side, and Fuller. Fuller gets a screen from Siakam, comes top of the key, now whips it to the left side, and Rod Odom. Odom, guarded by Egbeyemi, now swings it to the right side. Siakam and Fuller with the basketball, 15 to shoot. Into the post for the first time on the right side with Jones. He's double-teamed, has to get rid of it to Siakam, who spins inside, goes up with the right hand. Banker wouldn't fall, got his own rebound, slapped out of his hands. Ireland has it, here comes LMU.
Well, the scouting report is not to guard Siakam from the outside.
Egbeyemi went baseline, almost went out of bounds, had to kick it up top for a left side three from Payne that's no good, and Vanderbilt has the rebound. McClellan racing into front court. A minute gone by, no score. Right side, Odom for three. Missed everything to the left, and it's out of bounds and over to the Lions. You don't see Odom not get rim very often.
And that was a nice pass in transition, and you got to like the push right there. Rod usually hits that shot.
So Levin will give it in for Ireland. He's got the thumb down, calling out the offensive set. Egbeyemi on the left side, now off to the right, and Payne. Payne, a little stutter step, spins, puts his back to the basket, hands it off for Ireland. They're working around the perimeter, 18 to shoot. Top of the key, back for Payne. Payne trying to get a step on Fuller, can't, has to get rid of it. Egbeyemi ran right into Odom and dribbled the ball on the baseline, a turnover.
Well, Rod did a great job of moving his feet right there. And as a defender, if you put your foot on the baseline, it's really going to put a lot of pressure on the offensive player to either charge you or step out of bounds.
18-28 playing the first half. Now LMU extends the defense full court man-to-man. They get it into McClellan. He's guarded by Payne, gets a little bit of space at midcourt and walks it across. We expected a lot of points. We're getting a lot of turnovers. Rod Odom just dribbled it on the sideline. Scoreless, a minute 40 in.
That's kind of like a wide receiver running before you catch it right there.
So Levin will bounce it in for Ireland, and he'll bring it across. Ireland gets a screen from Levin. Open top of the key, guarded there by Siakam. Now to the right side and Payne. Straight on, Egbeyemi to the left corner in Ireland. Now back left side, Dickinson thought about a three, whips it far side. Payne, deep in the right corner, penetrates on Fuller. Doesn't have much tape. Pulls up for the 8-foot jumper, missed it too strong. Fuller sweeping in with a rebound. Here comes Vanderbilt. Quickly into front court, a little crossover, got by Ireland, and a hand check is called.
Tell you what, if we can get him out of the game, Ireland, he's kind of the guy that runs the show for LMU. And I like the way Kyle Fuller attacked him right there in transition.
So it'll be Fuller to cue the inbounds play underneath Vanderbilt's own basket on the left side. Looking for Odom. He's not open, so opts to give it for Damian Jones. Top of the key, Siakam. Now they whip it around to the left, and Fuller. Fuller for McClellan at the left elbow. Drives inside around 11 and lays it in.
Well, he's got a kind of a herky-jerky motion right there, and he was able to get up and under on Dickerson.
Vanderbilt on the board for the first time. 2-0 Commodores. Nearly 2.5 minutes gone. Egbayemi on the left side, guarded by Odom. Sweeping pass to the right in Ireland. He stutter steps, gives it back for Egbayemi. Left baseline, the jumper's on the way, too strong. Rebound fought for out of bounds, last touch by the Lions and over to Vanderbilt.
Well, they had 3 Vanderbilt players around it, and no one was wanting to grab it.
When you look at some of the leading scorers Vanderbilt's faced in this tournament, Cotton and then Black yesterday, and today you've got Ireland. Vanderbilt's done a really good job on the opposition's best scorer. McClellan will bring it across. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in the opening half, 2-0 Vanderbilt. Winner takes 4th place in the Paradise Jam. Fuller on the left side. Now straight on, it's McClellan. Right side 3, rattled out. Rebound fought for in the lane. Siakam had him for a moment. It's still loose in the corner and out of bounds. Last touch by the Commodores. I think Siakam touched it, then went out of bounds, came in, and couldn't grab it because he would have been the first one to touch it after going out of bounds and had to watch it basically roll across the sideline.
That's exactly what happened. That's a good shot, though. That was a wide-open look by McClellan.
Just couldn't get it to fall. At the other end, it's Payne. This is not a terribly deep LMU team. They only played 9 players in their win on Saturday over Marist. Driving inside, a little contact and a foul, and the basket will go for Payne. They're going to give the foul to McClellan, and that's his first.
Well, McClellan got that foul as a result of Kyle Fuller leaving his feet on the perimeter. If Kyle Fuller closes out on him with a high hand, he doesn't get that foul.
Payne, 90% on the year, 17 of 19 at the free throw line, and he hits the first. This is not a team you want to put at the charity stripe. 76% on the year are the Lions. And McClellan will walk it across. Vanderbilt trailing for the first time 3-2. Between the legs with a dribble. He's guarded by Payne. Now a handoff for Odom and a chest pass to the left and Fuller. Deeper in the corner for Siakam. Dead on, it's Jones at the free throw line now. Looking to the right side, gives it for Fuller. 17 to shoot. Fuller surveys the defense. Bad pass to McClellan. Picked off by Payne, and he'll fly in and dunk it off the left side. And it's 5-2 LMU, and the coach has talked a lot about it, Tim. Another one of those turnovers that turns directly into an easy basket.
Well, when you turn the ball over and you throw it up in the stands, at least you get to play 5-on-5 going back, and that was a turnover to a dunk.
5-2, LMU with the lead. Commodores with 1 field goal here in the opening 4 minutes. Whistle off the ball and a foul coming on Egbayemi. The Vanderbilt basketball, right side underneath their own basket. Almost 4 minutes gone in a 5-2 game. Fuller lobs it up top for McClellan. McClellan gets a screen from Jones, penetrates to the right elbow, floats in the lane, got his own rebound, banked it up and in. Eric's got all 4 of Vanderbilt's points, and they're back within 1.
Well, Eric knew he missed the shot, and he was the only one to be able to see it go short, and he was able to get the offensive rebound.
At the other end, Ireland in the paint, rejected by Jones, and he clears the miss. Here comes Vanderbilt down by a point. Gets a screen from Jones. Now wings it to the left side, and Fuller. Fuller off of a screen by Siakam, penetrates all the way to the baseline and turned it over. Just dribbled it on the inline, and it'll be LMU basketball out of the timeout. 15:32 to play here in the first half, just underway. LMU leads Vanderbilt 5-4.
Step into a world where there's no one there but the very best. No MC can tell.
I'm not saying I'm number 1. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Rated E for everyone.
Living this life one night at a time. Now that I am free, so cup
visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
All your favorite SEC sports, all your favorite SEC teams, the SEC plays on CSS. Welcome back to the Gary Force Acura broadcast booth. David Shoemate, Tim Thompson here with you in St. Thomas. The Commodores trail it by a point out of the timeout. LMU with the basketball. It's Payne, straight on, swing it to the left side, and Egbayemi. Guarded there by Rod Odom. Now back for Ireland, top of the key, bounce pass to the right side, and Payne. Payne back to the top of the key in Ireland. Left side, Levin trying to get a step on Fournette, who's into the ballgame for the first time. He denies it. Now they have to work it on the right side. Dickinson trying to spin on Jones, lost the basketball, got it back, 10 to shoot. They get it back outside, and Payne, he shoves off trying to get some space on McClellan. Should have been a foul. Instead, it's a Dickinson jumper just inside the free throw line. His first field goal, and it's 7 to 4.
Well, a lot of high pick and rolls right there.
Here's McClellan. He'll bring it across for Vanderbilt. On the right side now for Rod Odom. Now Fournette, guarded by Levin. Gets it into the corner, McClellan, lobs into the post. Jones got it, dunked it, got position on Dickinson, and hammered it home.
I thought he almost lost control of that basketball right there. Now you got to get back in transition, though.
Egbayemi drives around Odom, gets it to a cutting Levin, who missed the dunk. I think Jones got a piece. Vanderbilt coming the other way. Parker with a crossover. What a defensive recovery by Jones. Parker on the left side, into the corner, McClellan. Pump fakes on the three, gets a little closer, inside 5 feet. Hangs, won't go, tapped into the corner. Vanderbilt chases down the loose ball. McClellan spins, open from 5 feet to a cutting Cornet.
Wow.
For a two-handed jam.
Well, give Damian Jones a lot of credit right there. He was not able to get that rebound, but was able to just slap it to the sidelines, and then McClellan ran it down.
2 high percentage looks, and Vanderbilt's got the lead 8 to 7 at the other end. Ireland smooth with a jumper, his first bucket, and it's 9 to 8, just outside the free throw line. Lions by a point. Pace picking up just a bit. McClellan guarded by Payne as he brings it across slowly. Tim, you mentioned at the top, one of the games you have to create your own energy. It's a pretty sparse crowd out here this afternoon as McClellan tried to get it for a cutting Fournette, and a little too hard with that pass out of bounds and over to the Lions.
Well, that was the right pass right there. I mean, if he catches it, it's a dunk. Luke's just got to have his hands up high and be ready to catch.
Lineup changes for Vanderbilt. Henderson's into the ballgame for the first time. He's out there with Fuller, Parker, and Odom. On the right side, it's Ireland. LMU with the basketball and a 1-point lead. Now he's got on the left side, guarded by Parker. Ireland only at 5'10", but he's the leading scorer on the team. Driving right side, Banker won't go. Off the hands of Nino Jackson, who didn't play anything at all on Saturday, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. It'll stay with LMU.
Well, Nino Jackson's about 5'10", and he was able to get 2 offensive rebounds right in there.
He's listed at 6'2". I don't think that's true.
Well, if he's 6'2", then I'm 7'1".
Here's Ireland, top of the key. That would have helped your scouting report.
Absolutely.
Off the right side in Ireland. Ireland straight on, 17-foot jumper, missed it badly to the right. It came to Dickinson, who went up off the left side and laid it in.
Gosh, just such a bad miss right there that it doesn't even hit the rim.
11 to 8. And here's Fuller with the basketball. Vanderbilt down by 3. This is an LMU team that isn't terribly big and don't shoot the ball well, but they get a lot of points like that. Just being aggressive, going to the glass, getting a rebound and a putback. Henderson to Fuller. Now Rod Odom, top of the key. Steps inside the arc, puts up an 18-footer and drains it.
Well, that's that double high screen, but you got to get back in transition now.
11 to 10. Ireland with it on the right side. Top of the key for Levin. They swing it around to the left side, and Nick Stover's into the ballgame for the first time. Dickinson baseline jumper wouldn't go. Push off on the rebound. Levin got away with it. No call. Missed the layup, and now Rod Odom's going to get hit with the push.
Well, I can tell you right now, Levin got away with a push right there, and that's what Kevin's talking to the official about. He missed the first push.
And then Nick Stover for LMU looked like he'd been hit with a shotgun on the rebound when Rod Odom barely touched him.
Tell you what, LMU's getting on the offensive boards right now, and Vanderbilt's got to do a better job just blocking out.
Chase Flint into the ballgame for the first time for the Lions is right off the inbound. LMU turns it over. Vanderbilt gave it back, and LMU gives it right back. Playing hot potato at midcourt. It turns into Kyle Fuller driving on the left side, and he draws the foul in the paint. There were 3 turnovers in the span of about 2 seconds, Tim, and the foul was on Alex Osborne.
In the span of about 15 feet, too. That was the other thing.
Maybe a friendly scorekeeper will just say no turnovers.
Yeah.
It's a loose ball. And Fuller at the line to shoot a pair. First attempt, missed it. Well, Kyle's been one of the bright spots, 75% on the year at the line. Vanderbilt as a team, 57%, and Tim talked about the struggles on Saturday, 15 of 32. Fuller drains the second and ties the game at 11. LMU wants to go quickly into the right corner. Now back up top for Levin. On the left side is Stover. He'll drive by Odom, whip the pass inside, that's knocked out of bounds by Vanderbilt. It'll stay with the Lions, who is looking for Alex Osborne, and we've got a timeout. Kevin Stallings wants to say that was tipped. Tim Ebersol says it was not. 11:57 to play here in the first half. Vanderbilt and LMU tied at 11. You want to do a score and an update?
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott Dream Vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
All right, Mike, thank you. LMU basketball out of the timeout. They've got it top of the key, and Nino Jackson into the left corner. He finds Chase Flint. Flint lobs it into the post, and Osborne with the basketball. Backing down on Henderson. Good defensive position for Josh. I believe the shot clock went off before the shot attempt went off. Indeed, it did, and it's a turnover for LMU. And right back over to Vanderbilt. Henderson's been very solid defensively here in this tournament. Another good possession for him there. Commodores with the basketball. Chance to retake the lead. 11:30 to play here in the first half. We're tied at 11. Fuller brings it across slowly, picked up by the junior out of Fruit Heights, Utah, Chase Flint. Now it's Cornett into the post and Henderson. Henderson spins up with a right hand hook that's good.
Tell you what, he likes to go over that left shoulder. And it's got to be the scouting report on him to force him over his right shoulder.
13-11. Vanderbilt by a bucket. 11:08 to play here in the first half. Dead on. Jackson's going to pump the three, rattled out, and the rebound fought for the corner. Osborne has it for the Lions. He threw it away, and McClellan's racing the other way. LMU trying to get back, and boy, McClellan was hacked. Be interesting to see if it was an intentional foul as Stover came right across the arms, and they're going to say no, just normal contact and 2 free throws coming from McClellan.
I think Kevin was upset that McClellan tried to dunk it instead of just laying it up. If he lays the ball off the backboard right there, it's going to be an and one.
Would have been a spectacular play if he could have finished it. And Stover seemed content to give the foul, and now here's McClellan at the line to shoot a pair. And that's a good time to see that one.
Yeah, oh, goodness,
Eric has really struggled at the free throw line. 26 of 45 on the year, 57%. And Kim on Saturday, he was 4 of 8. He did make his last 2, though.
Yeah.
So now he's made 3 in a row.
He's got a good stroke. I mean, it's not like. There you go. That's what we need to have out of our point guard.
Well, that's a positive sign to hear the coaches and the players talk. In practice, they're hitting their free throws.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's just getting over the mental side in the game. The physical skills are there. As Ireland has it for LMU. Vanderbilt leads by 4. Into the right corner, and Jackson gets a screen. Bounce pass back to the right baseline. And almost turned over it is. McClellan cut in front of the pass and took it away. Racing into the front court. All the way to the basket. Reverse lay in. Good. My goodness, he is quick in the open court. There was Ireland. Here comes LMU right back.
There wasn't one LMU guy that actually wanted to stop him off the dribble right there.
Here's Ireland, left elbow. Marin Mornar's into the game for the first time for LMU. He has the basketball. Now gives it right back to Ireland. Ireland picked up by Parker defensively. He's got it on the right side. Bounce pass into the post. And Osborne. Osborne looking cross court, nothing there. Fades away from 8 feet, tough shot, got it.
There's nothing you can do about that one right there. That's just a tough shot. Hits a fadeaway from, 10, 12 feet away.
17-13, Vanderbilt by 4. We hit the midway point of the first half. Fuller brings it across, gives it for Parker on the left side. Now here's Cornett with the basketball, looking for Henderson, nothing there. Now sweeps it to the right side and Fuller. Fuller off of a screen set by Henderson, kicks the pass to Parker. Parker backs out top of the key, slipped and turned it over. Dino Jackson ahead to Ireland, right side layup, good.
Well, his foot slipped out from underneath him right there, and he wasn't able to control the dribble.
And it's 2 now uncontested layups for the Lions the other way off of turnovers. And 5 Vanderbilt turnovers here early on. On the right side, it's Fuller. Fuller off of the screen set by Cornett. Bounce pass into the post and Henderson. How about over the left shoulder this time? No. Got his own rebound. Went back up with a right hand. Banker wouldn't fall. Josh, a third try. No, but he's fouled.
Tell you what, that is just a lot of hustle right there by Josh Henderson. And you got 2 guys, Henderson and Luke Cornett in there, that are legit 7 feet, and they're long as well.
They're going to get Mornar with his first foul, and that's Big Tim, because he's 6'9". There is not a ton of height out there for Max Good's team. And that's already the 15th foul on the Lions as Henderson's at the line, rattled out. Josh, just his 8th free throw attempt on the year. He's now 4 of 8.
If you look at the rebounds, LMU has 5 offensive rebounds. We have 4, and 3 of them were on that possession right there, I think.
A discrepancy between the official stats and the scoreboard. Official stats say 19. Scoreboard says 17 for Vanderbilt as Henderson's
should be 8.
Second attempt is good. It should be 18.
18-15, it should be.
As we approach 9 minutes to play in the first half. Ireland to the left side and Nino Jackson. Jackson back for a cutting paint. Now into the corner, Ireland looking inside, not much there. Now finally gets it to Ben Dickinson. Bodied up by Henderson. Good defense. Tough fadeaway. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Odom strong with it. Took it out of Jackson's hands. Here comes Vanderbilt. McClellan up court. Jackson went for a steal. It's 5-on-4 for a moment. McClellan penetrates. Double team now has to spin out of it. Give it for Cornett. Whip pass trying to get it to Henderson. Tip almost taken away. Fuller saves the possession. Right side McClellan for 3. No. Rebound Henderson. Goes back up. Lost out of bounds. Last touch by LMU.
Well, we're controlling the boards right there, but you got to finish. And Josh is saying, hey, just stripped me all the way down my arm right there.
And I'm not sure the LMU player touched the ball. That's one of those, Tim, they don't call the foul. They just give you the ball underneath.
Well, Josh is good. The ref's going no blood, no foul. And Josh is going, there is blood. Look at it right here.
Tim Ebersol was the baseline official, and now.
And that's what's happening. They're having to go over. And he's bleeding, and there's a reason why he's bleeding.
Come tell Kevin Stallings that, and Kevin's going to say what you just said.
Yeah. There's a reason he's bleeding. Well, Kevin's in his ear, but it's not that official that made the call or didn't make the call.
Josh being tended to. We'll give him a little bit of time to make the correction here before they restart the game, and they're going to say he's okay. And Vanderbilt basketball underneath their own basket on the left side. Fuller to cue the inbounds play. Lobs it up top for McClellan. 33 to shoot. Looking for a cutting Henderson, nothing there. McClellan waits, gets the screen from Henderson. He's got it top of the key, 25 to shoot. Chest pass to the right side, Fuller. Into the post, Henderson up with a right hand hook. Wouldn't go, and a foul call. That's on Dickinson. That's got makeup written all over it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's a makeup call.
For Josh.
I tell you what, Josh is really being aggressive in the post as far as posting up, getting the defensive player on his hip, and then making a quick move off the entry pass.
7th free throw attempt of the day for Vanderbilt, and Henderson hits it. He's now got 4. 19-15, Vanderbilt's lead is 4. Second one. Back rimmed it, no good. Rebound into the corner. Dickinson's got it for LMU. Here they come. That was the 16th foul on the Lions. So Vanderbilt will shooting free throws the rest of the way on common fouls. Here's Ireland, lobs it into the corner. Now back up top for Ireland. Left side three on the way and good. May have had a toe on the line. They're going to say it was a three. And it's 19-18. Scoring picking up as we go under 8 minutes to play here in the first half. Vanderbilt leads it by a point. Commodores have led by as many as 6 and trailed by as many as 4. Onto the right side, Cornett. He'll pump the three. Rattled up, out, and over to Ireland. Here come the Lions looking to retake the lead.
And that was a set play right there.
Payne had it tipped out of his hands. Fuller up with the loose ball. Over for McClellan. Driving in. Right side reverse lay and good. Boy, he's got such good ball control going to the basket in the open court.
Tell you what, they get it right back down the court, though, don't they?
Ireland's quick. He's low to the ground as well. Now back up top. Little pump fake and a 3-ball on the way for Gabe Levin. No good, and Henderson clears the miss for Vanderbilt. McClellan racing in the front court. Gets all the way to the basket. Bumped with charge.
They're going to call it that as a charge?
And it's the second foul on Eric McClellan. It will face us to a timeout. 7:15 to play here in the first half. Vanderbilt leads it 21-18.
Step into a world where there's no one there but the very best. No MC can take.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Academy is a K-12 school in Brentwood offering personalized plans for every student and a full host of arts, athletics, and social activities. This year, the school will compete with more than 20 teams in 8 sports. Online at curryingram.org. LMU basketball out of the timeout. On the right side, the jumpers on the way for 11. No good. Offensive rebound. Dickinson swatted out of there by Jones. Vanderbilt in transition. Fuller 2-on-2 with Parker. Driving left side lay-in. Wouldn't fall, and the rebound in the paint for LMU and Levin. Racing down court, it's Ireland. Right side three. Back rimmed it. No good. Vanderbilt can run the other way, but Fuller's hit. Fouls on Levin. It'll be 1-1 at the other end for the Commodores.
I tell you what, it is up and down basketball. That was a miss on Vanderbilt's end. They came down, knocked down a three, and give Kyle Fuller a lot of credit. He was coming down off that miss and was able to get the long rebound.
So Fuller to shoot 1-1. Everything worth listening to is on Sirius XM satellite radio. This will be the 9th free throw attempt already for Vanderbilt. It's the front end of a 1-1. Fuller's got it on the way and good. Those are the ones that are so big, Tim, because you lose out the second opportunity if you can't hit the first.
Well, again, that's giving up 2 points. And Fuller's a solid free throw shooter.
Shelby Moats out there for the first time for Vanderbilt. Second attempt for Fuller is good. Moats 6'8", 227 out of Minnesota. Straight on, it's Ireland. Ireland has Payne to his left, opts to go to the right, and Egbayemi. Now bounce pass into the post. Jones and Dickinson were fighting for position, and they're going to get Jones with the foul. It's his first.
Well, right there, when you're that big, go ahead and let him catch the ball in the mid-post area right there and just go straight up. Make him shoot a tough shot over the top of you.
14th foul on Vanderbilt. Kane to inbound underneath his own basket. Trying to get it to a cutting Levin. Wouldn't go, and now he threw it away. Fuller with it in transition for Vanderbilt. 2-on-1 with Parker, who will race to the basket.
Wow, that's an athletic move, and give a lot of credit to Kyle Fuller. Was able to make that steal and then see Dejan running down the court. What a play.
Just like that, Vanderbilt pushed the lead to 7, 25-18. The Commodore fans starting to make some noise. Now to the left side, Egbayemi driving in on Odom. Tough shot. Moat swatted it away. Egbayemi got it back. Tried to go up again. Backdoor feed for Dickinson. Jones blocked it, but he got airborne and committed the foul. And that's his second. Two free throws coming for Dickinson. The redshirt sophomore out of Alexandria. 75% on the year, 9 of 12. Just the second and third attempts on the day for the Lions. And he missed it. And how good is it to look over to him and see 7 and 10 under Vanderbilt's line at the charity stripe?
Well, I think that this is going to be one of those things that could be a game of attrition on LMU's part because we're attacking the basket, and if we can continue to hit our free throws, we've got a great chance of winning today.
Second attempt for Dickinson. Missed that one as well. Shelby Moat strong with a rebound. Levin tried to take it away, but he held on. Here's Fuller bringing it across for the Commodores. Missed opportunity that time for the Lions. Fuller driving to the basket. Left side lay-in good. They just can't handle his speed inside.
Tell you what, he's really good hanging in the air and actually using his left hand off the dribble.
9-point lead for the Commodores, 27-18. Behind the back, Ireland gets it to a cutting Levin, who drives in on Henderson and draws the foul. And for Josh, that'll be his first. And Levin, a 72% free throw shooter, will give it a shot. 16th foul on Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt basketball is brought to you in part by Regions Bank, the official bank of the SEC. And Levin makes the first free throw. That's his first point on the day. As up off the bench comes Osborne, and Dickinson will get a breather. Second attempt for the freshman out of Oak Park, Illinois. Back rimmed it, no good. Odom, the board for Vanderbilt. Here they come. McClellan between the legs with the dribble. Straight on for Dejan Parker, top of the team. Chest pass to the right side for McClellan. Got a step to the baseline. Now he's double teamed. Has to get rid of it for Shelby Moat. To the right side and Parker. He'll pump the three and hit it.
Tell you what, he has been stroking the three ball these first few games.
On the season, it's a double-digit lead for Vanderbilt, 30-19.
Well, now you've got to keep up the defensive intensity right here.
Ireland, guarded by Parker, drives to the baseline, fades away, can't hit, rattled out. Odom has it, Vanderbilt wants to run. McClellan racing into front court. Guarded by Flint. It's a big speed disadvantage for LMU. Henderson into the paint, outside, Shelby Moats for three. That won't go. Rebound inside for Osborne and the Lions. Good look, though, just couldn't get it to fall. Ireland whips it inside for Levin. Backing in on Moats. Good defensive position for Moats, and he claims the miss. McClellan brings it across. Commodores looking to build on an 11-point lead. To the right corner, Parker. Parker to the right elbow, and Henderson. Henderson, a handoff for Parker. He'll fire from three again. This one won't go. And two Lions crash the miss, and Egbayemi has the rebound. Ireland on the left side for LMU. Quickly whips it left side. 11 nearly walks, spots for three and hits.
Well, we got tied up in the middle right there where three guys were guarding Ireland. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of gassed players on both teams right here.
We approach the under 4 media timeout. 4:09 and counting left here in the first half. Vanderbilt by 8, 30-22. McClellan, a bounce pass for Henderson. Strip, got it back. Now Odom with it on the right side. Quickly to a cutting Henderson. Right side lay-in good. Good look. Big man to big man in a layup.
And that was a called set play by Kevin. It was a slip screen that, you know, if they're hedging high like that, that usually works.
32-22. The Vanderbilt lead is 10. Commodores go zone this time defensively. A little 2-3 look. Left side, Egbayemi into the paint. Osborne nearly fell down. Kicks it outside. Ireland dead on for three. Won't go. Rebound Parker, and Vanderbilt is fouled. That's on Levin. That's his second. The Commodores will be shooting 1-1 out of the timeout. 3:37 to play here in the first half. Vanderbilt leads LMU 32-22.
You see how animated?
Giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little.
Scott.
Business is tough, but with great offers at Avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation. Avis, it's your space.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
All right, Mike, thank you. Vanderbilt shooting 1-1 out of the timeout. Dejon Parker's first free throw attempt of the year was no good, and now LMU had the rebound, and they're in the front court with the basketball. Straight on, it's Nino Jackson. Jackson surveying this Vanderbilt zone defense with 10 to shoot. Ireland has the basketball on the left side. Bounce pass to the right side, and Jackson. Ireland with it, 5 to shoot. He'll be the one to take the shot on the left side. Penetrates into the lane, hangs from 6 feet and hits. Wow.
That's a tough shot. Just a floater over the top of a 7-foot guy. He has, I'm going to tell you what, he's a player that just changes speeds a lot, knows how to play the game.
He's got 9 of their 24 as Parker cuts to the basket. Good feed from Fuller, and Parker flies in from the left side and lays it in. He's got 7. Lead back to 10, 34-24, 2:40 left in the half. Ireland off of a screen, gets inside, hangs from 6 feet. That one won't fall, and the rebound out to the left side. Chase Flint will fire the 3, no good. Rebound Vanderbilt. Odom brings it across, picked up by Jackson, who nearly committed a foul. Odom, right corner, Moats. Moats will pump from 3, rattled out. Henderson and Odom corral for the rebound. It's the last touch, though, by Osborne on the way out of bounds, and Vanderbilt will get a chance to reset.
Well, Vanderbilt, I'm telling you, they're running down. They're playing more like LMU than LMU's playing like LMU. It's an up-and-down basketball game.
Parker to get it in, finds Odom. Odom back up top for Henderson. Now Moats looking on the left side for Parker, guarded there well, so he has to give it back for Odom on the right side. Henderson standing to the left of Odom, opts not to take the screen, chest pass to Fuller in the corner. Fuller off with a screen set by Henderson, penetrates to the free throw line, turned it over. Now maybe he has a chance to get it back. Ireland with the loose ball, and the foul coming on Shelby Moats. It will be his first and the 6th team foul on Vanderbilt. Oh, the 7th rather. Now Ireland to the line to shoot 1-1. And he is not the man you want at the free throw line. 87% on the year.
Yeah, he can shoot it. I thought Fuller got fouled on the drive right there on the pass.
One and one for the senior out of Connecticut. Already with 9 points, he leads the team in scoring at 19 a game, and he's more than halfway to his total as he makes the first attempt. David Shoemate, Tim Thompson here at the Paradise Jam. We're in the Gary Force Acura broadcast booth. Visit GaryForceAcura.com today for more information on the 2014 Acura ILX. Luxury, intelligently priced. Second attempt, good. So Ireland leads all scorers right now with 11. Payne will come in, and Chase Flint will check out for the Lions. They extend the defense full court man-to-man. Fuller comes open on the inbound pass from Cornett. Cornett thought about sending a screen. Now he'll race into front court and get an offensive position as Fuller gives the pass for Henderson. Nearly tipped it is. Taken away by Osborne. LMU looking to run. Nearly walked. Hands it off for Jackson, who nearly got his three blocked. Got airborne. Had to give it for Osborne to get his handle back. Now Jackson drives right side. Tough runner. Got it to go.
Wow. I mean, that was a prayer right there and was answered. But we got to do a better job of making the entry pass at the high post. He threw it actually behind the guy into the defender.
And just like that, a half, Vanderbilt has control. The lead's down to 6, and Fuller almost turned it over again. The bounce pass got tapped away, came right back to him. Cornett, right side three, rimmed out. And the rebound inside for Mornar. Here comes LMU looking to dig into this 6-point lead. Right side, it's Ireland. Ireland, low to the dribble on the right side. Now Nino Jackson. To the left side, and Payne. Payne picked up by Parker. Right side, Ireland. Into the corner, Jackson for three. No, missed everything. Osborne able to save the miss along the baseline. Tried for a cutting. Jackson tapped by Henderson. Parker takes it away. Vanderbilt racing down court. Parker hangs in the lane. Tough runner. Wouldn't fall on the rebound from Mornar, and a foul coming on Vanderbilt. It's on Odom, and that's his second. And now Mornar to the line to shoot 1 and 1. He's perfect on the year. Not a ton to judge from, though. Just 2 attempts.
I'll tell you, the tempo of this game is 59 seconds left, and it seems like the first half has just flown by.
Well, they hit the under 12 timeout. It was, 10-10,
Yeah.
and now the scoring's really picked up. Vanderbilt's led by as many as 11, trailed by as many as 4. They lead by 6 right now. Mornar's first attempt is good. .59 seconds to play in the half. And now LMU is 5 of 8 at the charity stripe. Vanderbilt 7 of 11. Mornar makes both. 4-point game, 59 seconds to play in the half. It's a 9-4 run for LMU, and they almost came up with another turnover as Payne cut in front of Odom. Vanderbilt basketball underneath their own basket.
Well, this is what LMU does. They like to turn up the pressure on the full court press, and now they've gone man-to-man.
Cornett looking to get it in. Because it was deflection, he can no longer run the baseline. He has to whip it cross court for Parker. A handoff for Fuller, and now LMU will back off. 50 seconds to play in the half. About 23 seconds, the differential shot clock to game clock. Fuller on the right side. Cross-court pass finds Cornett. A handoff for Parker. Left side three. No, missed it short. Odom, the offensive board, goes back up strong, won't fall. Third attempt, out of bounds, last touch by LMU.
Well,
and
Rod's got to put that.
1.1 the differential. Yeah. Vanderbilt can just about hold for the final shot of the half. Interested to see if Kevin takes his time out here. And actually be the Lions who take it.
Well, you got to finish that ball right there. I mean, that offensive rebound, you got to take that up strong and not worry about getting blocked.
Vanderbilt playing their 3rd game here at the Paradise Jam, Tim, and of course a disappointing loss to Providence right out of the gates. Bounced back with a solid effort against Morgan State. Kind of got away a little bit at the end. A statement at Texas in a week or so.
Yep, absolutely.
As Parker inbounds underneath the basket on the left side, looking for McClellan. He's got it deep in the right corner. Now Henderson. Henderson, a handoff from McClellan. 30 to shoot. Again, about a second differential game clock to shot clock. Fuller holding it out near midcourt. Commodores want to take it all the way down here. 22-21. Fuller goes to the dribble just to get rid of the closely guarded call. Now backs out of it. 15 to shoot. Fuller working on the left side. 10 on the shot clock. And Vanderbilt will wait. 8 to go, and now Fuller drives all the way to the basket. It opened up, but a block inside by Jackson. Big time elevation for the little guy in the lane to block the shot. Vanderbilt will have it inside with 4 on the shot clock.
Tell you what, that was elevation. That cat got up.
Timeout Vanderbilt. 5.3 to play in the half. We'd be remiss, Tim, as I sit here and look at you in your shorts. We hear there's reports of snow back in Nashville. It's been a great week here in St. Thomas, mid-80s throughout, and a really good time had by everybody. It's a really nice event they put on here at the Paradise Jam.
They do a great job here, and just the weather. When it says Paradise Jam, it's paradise. Weather's been 85, and the islands, the water is beautiful. We went out and actually snorkeled yesterday. Sorry, Bob and Joe, but we had to do that. And it was beautiful. I mean, we saw turtles. I mean, it's just an amazing place. I'm not sure if I could live down here all the time, but come down and spend 4 or 5 days is pretty nice.
It's breathtaking. You see the postcards and think, well, it can't be that good. It is that good when you get here and you get a chance to experience it. And what do you set up here with 5 seconds to go for on the shot clock?
Well, I think you might be able to get Odom a perimeter look if you penetrate and then kit. You got 5.3 seconds right here.
Fuller to cue the inbounds play. Looking for McClellan off of a curl. He's got it in the corner. 17-foot jumper. Back rim, no good. 2 seconds, 1 second. Half-court heave by Jackson. Goodness, it hit the front of the rim and fell off. Wow. Commodores dodged a bullet. And we are at the half. An entertaining first half. Vanderbilt leading LMU 34-30. We'll send it back to our IMG Network studios. Mike Coulter and the Town and Country Ford halftime show on the other side of this timeout.
We're at the 2013 Paradise Jam. In 14 years here on St. Thomas, we've done a lot of awesome things, but never something like this.
This is the water jetpack, new here to St. Thomas. Anyone who's ever dreamt of flying, ever wanted to learn how to fly, this is about as close as it gets. On an introductory flight, you're going to be porpoising like a dolphin, you're going to be running on the water, and of course flying high like Buzz Lightyear. So those are kind of the 3 things you're going to be doing in an introductory flight.
Perfect. Right arm up, right arm up, right arm up a little, right arm up. There you go. Just like that. That's exactly where I want you. Right there. Very nice. Oh, you're ready to fly. What I want you to do now is slowly bring your arms up till just your feet are in the water. And now that you're there, just start walking with those legs. You're walking on water. Okay, so all you got to do to go underwater is you're going to bring both hands down into the water. When you're ready to come back up, bring both hands back up. Very nice. Very nice.
People who have ever gone parasailing or jet skiing, anything like that, this is going to be completely different. This is the newest adventure basically here in St. Thomas. So you guys actually have this great deal of flying at $100 at discounted price all the way up until November 30th. So just mention Paradise Jam and we'll definitely give you guys that rate.
That definitely was one of the craziest things I've ever done, Mark. Thanks for letting me come out and fly with you. Looks like I earned some wings.
You have definitely earned your jetpack wings, so you're a natural. Come back again soon.
All right, all you Paradise Jammers, come out and check out the St. Thomas Jet Riders.
Welcome to the United States Virgin Islands. We know you'll enjoy your stay in one of the most beautiful places in the Caribbean. We invite you to visit all 3 islands: St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas. St. Croix offers some of the most incredible dive sites in the Caribbean. Explore the pier, a shipwreck, the wall, and even go on a night dive. And with 7 flags having flown over this Caribbean jewel, St. Croix offers one of the most diverse cultures in all of the Caribbean. Want to hike, swim, and explore an underwater trail and an incredible vista all in the same day? Then you can't miss St. John. With 2/3 of the island dedicated as a national park, it's easy to find a view that takes your breath away. St. Thomas offers some of the best shopping deals in the Caribbean, and the U.S. Virgin Islands duty-free limit is $1,600, so be sure to take advantage of the savings. If a romantic destination wedding is in your future, plan your hassle-free nuptials in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Don't forget to let your guests know that there's no passport required for U.S. citizens. For more information on the USVI, log on to visitusvi.com or download our free My Virgin Islands smartphone app to learn more about things to do, restaurants, shops, and much more. Explore the endless unscripted vacation opportunities that await you. Thank you for visiting the United States Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas.
Welcome to the Paradise Jam. Each November, I like to take my Paradise Jam family down to the one and only golf course on St. Thomas, Mahogany Run. Let's head down to the first tee.
Mahogany Run, it being the only golf course on the island, designed by two world-famous golf course architects, Tom Fazio and his dad, George, have some really unique and exciting holes. We have the Devil's Triangle, which is maybe three of the most beautiful holes in golf, looking over the Atlantic and the Caribbean Ocean. Holes where you're hitting, 125 to 150 yards from tee boxes to over the ocean onto a small tee complex. Everybody finds the course. It's challenging, forgiving in areas, and truly unforgiving in certain areas. I mean, obviously you can tell who the basketball players are. They're a little taller than most of the island people, but it's wonderful for the course. It's wonderful for the economy down here. It's wonderful for Mahogany Run to have people like that down here doing something for the community down here, and being able to host them at our golf course is really, it's a pleasure to have them down here.
During the Paradise Jam, not only can you enjoy spectacular views like this, but for the right price, you can own a beautiful villa out here at Botany Bay.
We're out here today at Villa Witta, which is a $25 million property that spans over 15,000 square feet of usable space. It's on 4 acres on a waterfront lot, and it's inside the Botany Bay Preserve, which is managed by the Timbers Resorts based out of Carbondale, Colorado. They picked the nicest 400 acres on the island. It overlooks the Mermaid's Chair, the west end of the island, and out over to Culebra, Puerto Rico, and the Spanish Virgin Islands. The entire home is based around the lifestyle that a pirate would probably enjoy. It certainly shows it in the collection of artifacts. It's sort of a modern-day pirate has this fortress where he keeps all the bounty that he's collected, and I think that's really how the owner looks at it. Also, the quality here, the workmanship inside, it's second to none, absolutely no expense spared. There's a lot of antiques and original artifacts. There's actual treasure chests that were recovered from pirate ships, original cannons, and several 17th century antiques. There's actually a chandelier from a Russian opera house in here that was disassembled and reassembled here. And obviously the location is incredible. It's probably one of the best home sites in the Caribbean. It has to be experienced to be believed. It's really more of like a fairy tale type atmosphere than anything I've ever seen. The U.S. Virgin Islands is uniquely set up for people to take advantage of the tax benefits. There's no state or local taxes other than federal taxes for residents. Anybody who resides here gets to take advantage of that, and the price points are all across the board from $300,000 to $25 million. There's pretty much something for everybody. Give us a call at USVI Sotheby's International Realty. We'd be happy to help you online, or sotheby'srealtyusvi.com is our website.
I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Rated E for everyone.
Living this life on island time. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little.
Scott, business is tough, but with great offers at Avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation. Avis, it's your space.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
back out there. Fuller, McClellan, Siakam, Jones, and Odom. Starters also for LMU. Payne, Ireland, Dickinson, Egbayemi, and Levin. And Vanderbilt has it. We're underway in the second half. McClellan on the right side. Commodores with a 4-point lead. Quickly into the left corner, Odom. 17-foot jumper. Too short, and rebound fought for and controlled by Levin. And here come LMU. Ireland, bounce pass into the post, and Dickinson. Jones has had his number most of the night. Ireland off of a couple of screens, whips it top of the key. Dickinson with a jumper, that's good. Just inside the three-point arc, it's a 2, and the deficit is 2. 34-32, Vanderbilt's 11-point lead is down to 2. You take it back to the first half, and this is a 10-2 run right now that LMU's on. And they're back within a bucket. Into the corner, and Fuller. Fuller finds a cutting Siakam, who goes up with the right hand and scores. James Siakam's first points of the night. Whistle and a foul, an illegal screen by Levin. That's his third foul, Tim, and that'll be big here in the second half.
Well, you know, he's one of those guys that I think he's had, what, 6 straight doubles or double-figure scoring nights, and he's not on track to do that tonight.
18:54 and counting. On to the left side, it's Fuller. Fuller top of the key for McClellan. Now here's Odom. Odom for Siakam to the left side, and Fuller looking inside for Jones, nothing there. Now to the right side, Odom, he'll fire from 3. Missed it off the front of the rim. Siakam, another offensive board, and this time will go to the line and shoot 2. It was blocked on the way up, but they're going to say the LMU defender, Egbayemi, got a piece. That's his second foul.
Well, we've done a good job on the offensive boards here tonight. Jones has been open a couple times down low at the block that they haven't given him the ball. I think they need to at least give him a couple touches here.
The free throw line's been a comfortable place for LMU opponents, Tim. When they played Grand Canyon this year, 78-75 win, Grand Canyon shot 54 free throws. That's a big number.
I know, it is a big number.
First attempt's good.
James Siakam has really done he's kind of one of those garbage guys is what I call him. I mean, they don't run plays for him specifically, but he gets his baskets through just out-and-out hustle on the offensive boards.
Second attempt, good as well. And the Commodore lead is 6, 38-32. Ireland brings it across. Working with it on the right side, a couple times between the legs with the dribble on McClellan. Gives it off to the left side for Payne. Now they whip it around for Egbayemi. Back for Ireland, cutting into the paint. Lobs it into the corner for Mornar, who has to hand it off for Ireland, 17 to shoot. Backs out, little crossover, gets to the baseline. Siakam, good defensive work. He had to get rid of it. Now he gets his dribble back on the left side. Bounce pass into the post, and Dickinson, 7 to shoot. Dickinson, outside Ireland, left side 3 to shoot. Had to get rid of it again. Payne, right side 3, no good. Great defensive possession for Siakam, who got the rebound.
That was solid defense just in general.
Vanderbilt nearly turned it over. McClellan up with the loose ball. Left corner, Fuller for 3. Yes, sir.
Tell you what, that was a nice pass that time by McClellan.
And the Vanderbilt lead back out to 9. It's a 7-0 run, 41-32. Timeout, LMU. We'll take it as well. 17:44 to play in the second half. Vanderbilt's built the lead back to 9, 41-32. Good way to start the half. Watch the Commodores take their best shot at a championship on CSS. Visit css-sports.com for complete game schedules, all your favorite SEC sports, all your favorite SEC teams the SEC plays on CSS. LMU basketball out of the timeout. They trail by 9, 17-32 and counting here in the second half. David Shoemate, Tim Thompson with you here from the Paradise Jam. Ireland into the corner. Egbeyemi backing down, kicks it top of the key. Ireland for three. That won't go, and the rebound for Jones. Vanderbilt racing into front court, looking to build on a 9-point advantage. McClellan, whip pass inside. Siakam gets underneath, getting some position. Kicks out left side Fuller. He'll penetrate to the left baseline. Now he threw it away. Dickinson tapped it out of the hands of Jones, and here comes LMU. Ireland, a handoff for Egbeyemi. Deep in the corner, nearly lost his dribble. Now has to get rid of it. Finds a cutting Payne. Payne will back out on the left side and reset.
They were really solid closeout defensive pressure by Vanderbilt here the last couple trips down.
Ireland now. Cross-court pass finds Egbeyemi. Driving in on McClellan. Gets airborne, draws a foul. It's on Jones, and he'll shoot two. And for Damian, that's his third.
Well, what Jones has to do that time, when the guy drives baseline, he's got to get off his man. He was hung up on Dickinson and wasn't able to get to the baseline to get up and block that shot. If he frees himself a little bit earlier, he's got the wide open block.
Egbeyemi, just 6 free throw attempts on the year. He's made 4 of them. And now he's 5 of 7, and that's his first point of the night. Came in averaging 8.3. One of the things in his stat sheet, Tim, at halftime that Vanderbilt did a good job of, yes, Ireland did have 11 points, but only 1 assist, and he came in with 36, and really nobody else was able to get going for them as Egbeyemi misses the second free throw, and Vanderbilt has the rebound.
Well, and they made him work for his shots, too. I mean, you could tell he was gassed a little bit.
McClellan into front court, guarded there by Payne. Payne reaching in. No foul called. Lob over the top by Jones. No look pass from McClellan. Jones has it. Up with the right hand. No good. Got his own rebound. Stripped on the way back up. Ireland with the steal and the turnover. Racing down court. He has it on the right side. Gets a double screen. Pulls up left side. 3 good. Wow.
Well, a solid defensive play that time by Ireland on the defensive end and was able to knock down a 3.
41-36, back down to a 5-point deficit. Siakam, now Jones, deep on the left post. Spins to his right, goes up inside and lays it in.
There you go.
Dickinson, no match for the big fella Jones inside. 43-36. Egbeyemi lobs it inside Dickinson, trying to go on Jones and draws the foul. And for Damian, that's his 4th, and he's going to have a seat. Timeout, 15:50 to play here in the ball game. Vanderbilt leading LMU 43-36.
Step into a world where there's no one there, but the very best no MC can say.
I'm not saying I'm number 1. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rated E for everyone.
Living this life on island time. Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea. This is how life's meant to be.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Here's Ireland. Ireland with the basketball on the right side. A handoff for Jackson. Jackson, a crossover. And now back for Payne. Payne penetrates, handoff, and Mornar will lay it in, and he'll have a chance for three.
Well, basically what they're doing is they're just pounding the basketball and then going one-on-one, isolating, and then just kicking it to anybody that's open.
See who they give the foul to. Official initially signaled 14. There isn't a 14. They're going to give it to Parker, and that's his first. And with these fouls, Tim, the game has slowed just a bit.
And I think you might see Vanderbilt go into a zone defense here shortly.
Mornar hits the free throw. 3-point game. Seems like every time the Commodores make a push, LMU has an answer. Parker getting it in for Henderson. There's the trap deep in the corner. Henderson looking, had to go to the dribble. Now picks it up. Cross-court pass finds Fuller. Fuller attacking now. 4-on-2. Right side it's Odom. He'll pull up from 19. Rattled out. Rebound in the paint. Here's Jackson. LMU looking to run down by 3. Pulls up in transition. Missed it strong. Rebound. Fuller has it up top, and he's fouled by Jackson.
Well, you like the shot that Odom took off the break right there. And actually, I thought Josh Henderson was going to get the rebound, and I think Parker knocked it out of Henderson's hands.
And the 4th foul on LMU in the half. 5 on Vanderbilt. 45-42, Commodores by 3. In the corner, it's Parker, deep on the right side. Cross-court look, finds Odom. He'll penetrate on Ireland. Got stripped on the way up, and it'll stay with Vanderbilt. I think Ireland stripped that from behind.
Yeah.
He wanted the full turnover. He was thinking it may have gone off Odom's leg. Wishful thinking, though. It's Vanderbilt basketball, 21 to shoot. Quick inbound pass finds Henderson. He got
that's a foul.
No call. Kevin Stallings in disbelief as Henderson hands it off to Fuller. Fuller penetrates, gets by his man, kicks it to Odom in the corner. Odom will penetrate now for Parker. Left side Fuller, little stutter step in on Ireland, and a hand check foul. That's on Ireland. That's number 3.
Yeah.
It is. And I think he also got called for a delay of game warning potentially.
I think he slammed the ball in the court, I believe, but they're going to take him out of the game.
And they'll take him out of the game. Lucky not to get called for a technical on what would have been his 4th foul, Tim.
Well, at 13:30 left in the game, and he goes out. Let's see what happens with LMU.
Fuller off the inbound, has it top of the key. Inside for Henderson, fouled on the way up. Good ball movement, and all Osborne could do was go up and hack Josh Henderson. For Osborne, that's his 2nd foul, and Vanderbilt now will be in the bonus from here to the home.
Well, you got to start hitting free throws. You realize what's happened to us over the last couple games down the stretch in the second half.
Free throws for Josh here, and as that being the 16th on LMU, all common fouls will result in free throws. First attempt, good. Building starting to fill up a little bit here at the University of the Virgin Islands. The 3rd place game about to follow ours. Northern Iowa taking on LaSalle, and the championship game will feature Maryland and Providence. Henderson missed the 2nd free throw. Odom the offensive board. Right side, it's Parker. He'll back it out with a 4-point lead and a fresh shot clock. Boy, Nino Jackson begging for a foul out there right in his back pocket. Straight on, it's Fuller. LMU really aggressive defensively on the perimeter. Payne guarding Fuller, gets the screen, drives inside right side.
Wow,
Good.
I tell you what, that was a great high ball screen by Josh Henderson to free up Fuller, and he attacked the basket.
Kyle's into double figures with 10. Payne gets a screen. Left side for Chase Flint. He'll penetrate, kicks to the right side for Osborne. Got Henderson airborne, drove inside and laid it in.
Why Josh leaves his feet right there, all he's got to do is close out on him, and he's going to make him take a tough shot.
48-44, the lead is 4. Entertaining ball game here, 4th place on the line in the Paradise Jam. Fuller trapped in the corner, has to give it up for Henderson. Henderson now for Parker, who will bring it across. Vanderbilt's done a nice job handling the press so far.
Well, they've changed it up a little bit. LMU now is letting them get the basketball in, then double team him in the corner.
Here's Henderson for Fuller. Quickly inside for Odom. He's fouled on the way up.
Well, that was a big-time mismatch right there.
I believe the little guy,
Flint was going to
get hit with the foul.
Flint was on Odom on a post-up right there, delivered it strong, and then Rod was able to make the move.
And here in the second half, Tim, Vanderbilt gets anywhere near the basket. LMU's just flailing at his arm and going to put him at the line. First attempt for Rod is good. His third point of the night. And Agbayemi will check back in for LMU. See who comes out. Actually, I don't think he was out of the ballgame. The referees called for a substitution. He was just over talking to the coach. A little confusion there. Everyone's looking, going, where's the sixth player? As Odom makes the second free throw, he's got 4. 6-point lead for Vanderbilt, 50-44. Flint has the basketball for LMU. On to the left side in Agbayemi. Now for Nino Jackson. Really small lineup out there right now for the Lions. Siakam almost had a steal.
Well, Jackson's one of those guys. He just runs in there, and he's out of control. If you don't bail him out with a foul, he'll turn it over.
Osborne at 6'8", the tallest player out there right now for the Lions. 8 to shoot. Agbayemi, cross-court pass. Flint pulls up at the left elbow. In some trouble, 3 to shoot. Now he's going to fire from 35 feet. My goodness, he hit it.
And that was a prayer. Oh, he was just trying to get rid of it.
A wing and a prayer, and he cuts the deficit in half, 50-47. A turnover, Mornar a dunk, and backcourt. It's a 1-point game.
Well, that's what's happened. They put a man on the ball, and then they double-team the first pass.
Now Fuller picks up his dribble. Parker has it in backcourt. He's trapped. Vanderbilt a little rattled at the moment. Rod Odom brings it across. 2-on-3. Cross-court pass Siakam. Dropped it. Whistle foul is reaching around. Trying to come up with the steal was Osborne, and that's his third. And it will be 1-1 for James Siakam out of a timeout. Chance to catch our breath. 11:17 to play. Vanderbilt leading it 50-49 at the Paradise Gym.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott Dream Vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
All right, Mike, thank you. We'll keep an eye on that one. 50-49 here. Vanderbilt by 1. Important free throws coming up for James Siakam. It's a 1-1, and the first attempt is good. Smooth stroke.
Well, now you've got Ireland back in the game here.
So he went out at 13:30, so he sat for, what, 2 minutes and changed him? And he's out there with 3 fouls. So is McClellan. 4 fouls for Damian Jones. Also 3 fouls for Gabe Levin and Alex Osborne for LMU. Second attempt for Siakam, no good. Rebound pass, headed out of bounds. It should be Vanderbilt ball.
Oh, wow. Come on.
That looked pretty clear from our vantage point.
This guy's got to make a call right here. Goodness. That was obvious.
Oh, that was pretty bad. That was pretty obvious, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
51-49, 2-point game. LMU has trailed for most of the contest. They can tie or take the lead here, though. Osborne, left side. It's Levin. He banks it up. Won't go, but he'll shoot 2. believe they're going to get Siakam with a foul, and that'll be James' second. And they've been struggling with certain things, Tim. The game has a way of finding them, and free throws are going to be key down the stretch here. It looks like there's going to be a lot of shots over the next little bit. 11 minutes still to go in this one. Now LMU will be in the bonus the rest away. That's the 16th foul on Vanderbilt. LMU's already committed 8 fouls as 11 strokes the first free throw.
And they're a good free throw shooting team.
76% on the year.
Well, Vanderbilt's got to be ready for this press here. They've got to get the ball into more of the center of the court instead of the side court where they can get double teamed.
11 hits a pair. The lead was as many as 11, and the Lions have fought all the way back even.
See, now they'll let you get the ball in the middle. They want you to.
Parker trying to get it in. Finally does to Rod Odom. He's trapped. Gets it back for Parker. Parker racing up court. McClellan on the right. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and in. Dickinson was setting up to try to take a charge, and McClellan just slid right around it. 53-51. Vanderbilt back up by 2. 10:45 and counting.
Well, if you can break the double team against their press, you're going to get a wide open look in transition if you push the basketball.
Egbayemi on the left side. Drives in on Henderson.
That's
Runs
offensive.
over Siakam. Offensive foul.
Yeah, that's offensive. He was waiting on him. That was a legitimate offensive call right there.
For Egbayemi, that's his third.
See, now they're setting Henderson into the free throw line right there, and they're going to probably should leave him there because that if you get the ball there, you take away their double teams in the corner.
The trap. And now here's Parker for McClellan. Double team comes, and Parker has it. Bringing it across on the right side for Vanderbilt. Now straight on for McClellan. McClellan with the dribble. Off for Chase Flint. Now Henderson top of the key. McClellan back with it. Flint can't recover defensively. Open team 17-footer wouldn't fall. Egbayemi with the rebound. Here comes LMU. Ireland in the front court. Gets a screen from Dickinson. Penetrates the left elbow. Kicks left side. Egbayemi for the lead. Missed everything. Siakam had the rebound. Fell down. Had to get rid of it. It came right to Levin. Now here's Chase Flint. He had the miracle three a moment ago. 19 to shoot for LMU. Ireland finally gets the basketball as we go under 10 minutes to play. Vanderbilt by 2. Ireland off of the screen. Left elbow jumper. Up high off the back rim. No good. Rebound in the corner. Odom's got it. Here comes the Commodores. McClellan racing in the front court. A handoff for Siakam. Goes into the lane. Scoops it up. Wouldn't fall. Egbayemi the rebound.
Wow.
My goodness. Halfway down and out. Ireland in the front court. Right side 11. Pounds it with the left hand. A handoff for Ireland. Guarded by Siakam. Intensity picking up. Commodores by 2, 53-51. Ireland lobs it back door. Egbayemi went up to try to dunk it, got his own rebound and scored. Went up over Odom, and then Egbayemi was all alone. Put it in. We're tied at 53. McClellan ahead for Odom. Odom a crossover got by Ireland. Left side Siakam now back for Odom and McClellan who will set up the offense. Operating just inside of midcourt. Chase Flint with the defensive assignment. McClellan gets the screen from Henderson. They're going to say it was a moving screen, and for Josh, that's foul number 2. And for Vanderbilt, turnover number 11. You can see it, just a little bunny hop right as the contact happened.
Well, McClellan's got to delay just a little bit to let Josh Henderson get set.
11 inbounds. Ireland between the legs. He's got 14, but only 3 here in the second half. He's averaging better than 20 points in the tournament. Dickinson backdoor cut. Ireland lays it in, and LMU has the lead, 55-53.
That was a really nice pass by Dickinson that time.
Parker, Vanderbilt trying to figure out this press. Gets it into Odom, who'll bring it across midcourt. Ireland there defensively, now McClellan. Commodores trail by 2. First time they've trailed in the second half. Henderson trying to tie the game with a jumper and does.
Tell you what, he's had a really nice tournament here. That was a nice pick and pop.
He's got 9 just inside the arc, 55 all. Zone look for Vanderbilt, 2-3 defensive look this time. Ireland with the right hand. This is not a great shooting team for LMU.
Well, but you got a rebound out of this thing.
On the right side, Flint. Top of the key, Ireland. LMU just 29% from 3 on the year. Bounce pass inside Dickinson. Turnaround jumper rattled out and went straight back in. Dickinson's got 8. LMU back up 2, 57-55. McClellan gets out of a trap, gives it for Parker. Parker in the front court has Siakam to his left, and now McClellan trailing. He'll give it to him on the right. Timeout coming at the next whistle. A handoff for Parker. Parker waits, gives it left side. Here's Siakam. Siakam back up top for Parker. Parker waiting, gets the screen, penetrates left side, stripped from behind. Ireland with a steal, and here comes LMU. Just picked his pocket, now running the other way. Siakam almost got it right back. But Ireland will back out. The Lions looking to build on a 2-point lead. Chase Flint, now Ireland. Now back for Flint on the right. Ireland as they look over this 2-3 zone. 14 to shoot. To the left side, make Miami. 57-55, LMU with the lead. As Mornar goes up on the left, he's fouled. Henderson blocked the shot to make sure there was no three-point play. The foul's on Rod Odom. That's his third. 2 free throws for Mornar coming out of the timeout. 6:54 to play here in the Paradise Jam. Vanderbilt trailing now, 57-50.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little.
Scott?
Business is tough, but with great offers at Avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation. Avis, it's your space.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
During the Paradise Jam, not only can you enjoy spectacular views like this, but for the right price, you can own a beautiful villa out here at Botany Bay.
We're out here today at Villa Witta, which is a $25 million property that spans over 15,000 square feet of usable space. It's on 4 acres on a waterfront lot, and it's inside the Botany Bay Preserve, which is managed by the Timbers Resorts based out of Carbondale, Colorado. They picked the nicest 400 acres on the island. It overlooks the Mermaid's Chair, the west end of the island, and out over to Culebra, Puerto Rico, and the Spanish Virgin Islands. The entire home is based around the lifestyle that a pirate would probably enjoy. It certainly shows it in the collection of artifacts. It's sort of a modern-day pirate has this fortress where he keeps all the bounty that he's collected, and I think that's really how the owner looks at it. Also, the quality here, the workmanship inside, it's second to none, absolutely no expense spared. There's a lot of antiques and original artifacts. There's actual treasure chests that were recovered from pirate ships, original cannons, and several 17th century antiques. There's actually a chandelier from a Russian opera house in here that was disassembled and reassembled here. And obviously the location is incredible. It's probably one of the best home sites in the Caribbean. It has to be experienced to be believed. It's really more of like a fairy tale type atmosphere than anything I've ever seen. The U.S. Virgin Islands is uniquely set up for people to take advantage of the tax benefits. There's no state or local taxes other than federal taxes for residents. Anybody who resides here gets to take advantage of that, and the price points are all across the board from $300,000 to $25 million. There's pretty much something for everybody.
Line for Vanderbilt, 3:35 to play here in the ballgame. The Commodores lead it by 2, 62-60. Josh on the night is 3 of 6 at the free throw line. Vanderbilt is a team 13 of 20. And his first attempt rattles in. So he's got 10. Reset the game for you here. 3 timeouts remaining for Loyola Marymount. Vanderbilt with all 4 of their timeouts remaining. Both teams going to be in the double bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah.
10 team fouls for LMU, 9 for the Vanderbilt Commodores right now. And Henderson's got one more chance to make it a 2-possession game, and he does.
Hey, what, like I said before, Josh has come in here and really had a heck of a tournament.
11 for the game, 5.5, 64-60, Vanderbilt by 4. Ireland jumps, passes it to the left side, and Chase Flint. Flint looking over the defense. Bounce pass inside, finds Mornar. Mornar backing down on Siakam. Now 11, back up top for Payne. Payne waits, crossover between the legs. Stutter step on Fuller and a handoff for Ireland. 10 to shoot. You got to imagine he's going to take most of the shots down the stretch. He's got it on the left side, crosses over, pulls back, 17-footer short. He got his own rebound inside, kicks out Flint. Left side, Payne. Payne will drive the lane, hang, put it up, and draw a foul.
Who do they call that on?
We'll see. Ooh, that is on McClellan. I'm sorry.
It's Siakam. I think he called 35. Well, you don't pull the first miss on the offensive rebound. They get it back, and now they're going to the line to shoot 2.
And Payne, not surprising on this team, they shoot it so well, 90% at the line. It's 2 for 2 tonight. Nothing but net on the first attempt. The lead is 3 with 2:57 to play. This to cut it to 2. Missed it. Rebound, Odom. Vanderbilt by 3 with the ball. You don't see him miss very often.
No.
Just his 3rd miss of the year.
I think they could set a back door with Parker here.
Fuller for Siakam. Henderson comes free on the right. Now to Fuller. Top of the key, it's Odom. Odom for Fuller on the right. Waiting. Gets a screen from Henderson. Pulls back. Parker got the loose ball. Fuller lost it for a moment. Came right to Dejon Parker. 8 to shoot. Parker drives. Left side. Pull up. Jumper. Missed it short. Rebound tapped in the corner. Payne has it for LMU. He walked. They're going to say he didn't have possession. Wow. Chance to tie for LMU. Down by 3, 64-61. Ireland with it on the right. Looking inside, not there. Bounce pass to the corner. It's Levin. Levin drives on Siakam. He fell down, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Siakam, and that's his 4th.
Well, see, that's where the referee bails you out. The guy's totally out of control right there. And there's nothing James can do but just try to get out of his way.
And Levin will shoot 2. First attempt. Rattled out.
Well, maybe somebody else is getting contagious on this free throw shooting.
They came in, as we said, at 76%. Tim, they're just 13 of 20 tonight, 68%.
Well, now you got to block out. You cannot let LMU get any sort of a miss off a missed free throw.
Is to cut it to 2, and he does. Mornar back in, Dickinson out. Full court press put on by LMU with 2:07 to play. Vanderbilt by 2, 64-62. Parker to inbound. Finds Josh Henderson, now back for Fuller.
That's where you got to get it every time. That's wide open to throw a pass to, and then all of a sudden, if you get it to the wing, then they back off.
It's Odom, guarded by Flint. Now Parker to the left side for Vanderbilt and Siakam. Top of the key, it's Josh Henderson. Looking backdoor for Fuller, nearly turned it over. A kick ball will give it back to the Commodores, 18 to shoot.
I'll tell you what, you got to recognize on that switch right there, Flint on Odom, you've got a great mismatch if you can take advantage of that.
Parker to inbound for Fuller, who had to sky over Flint to get it. 15 to shoot. Kyle drives left side. Got his man airborne. Spins to the right.
Oh, what a great
little
move.
Scoop.
Really good move. Now you got to have a defensive stop here with 1:40 left.
66-62. The Vanderbilt lead is 4 as we approach 90 seconds to play. Ireland behind the back with a dribble. Backs it out.
It's almost like they're going to take him just go one-on-one.
This looked like a clear out. Instead, he goes to Flint in the corner, back for Ireland. Ireland will drive the paint, kick it right side. 3 ball for Payne, short. Rebound Henderson.
There you go.
Hands it to Fuller, who will bring it across. Vanderbilt by 4. We approach a minute to play. Payne reached in trying to get the steal and is called for the foul. And now free throws will be key down the stretch for Vanderbilt, and Fuller to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you look at the free throws tonight, as I get this thing a little bit closer to me. Vanderbilt's 15 of 22 from the free throw line, and now Fuller is going to end up shooting 2 here.
LMU is going to take a 30-second timeout. They've got 2 left. So, Tim, a 4-point lead. Probably a little early to think LMU would start fouling intentionally.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact, portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more.
They're high-tempo basketball game in the first half, and it slowed down a little bit here in the second half.
So Fuller, the senior, at the line for 2 out of the timeout. And the first one is good. Smooth stroke. Even if he makes it, it'll still be a 2-possession game, but they'd have to do it the hard way with 2 threes. And now here's Fuller trying to make the lead 6. Got it. 68-62, 71 seconds to play. Fuller out, McClellan in. And Ireland's going to let the ball bounce all the way up.
So you don't want to do that.
Before he picks it up, and he does. Now with 70 seconds to go. He'll drive left side, hang from 7 feet, rattled out, rebound McClellan. Ireland almost committed the foul. He doesn't want to right now because he's got 3. They're waiting in the backcourt. Ireland, as McClellan picked up his dribble, gets it to Parker. 56 seconds to play. Whistle timeout Vanderbilt as the 35-second clock was down to 26, almost a backcourt violation.
That was a great call by Kevin Stallings right there. He realized that we weren't going to get across in the 10-second call. So he calls the timeout.
And unlike the professional league, a lot of people don't like this rule, but in college, you get another 10 seconds now when you inbound if you want to go in backcourt.
Well, and here's the other thing. They're putting Fuller back in because, in my opinion, probably the best free throw shooter that we have going right now. But with this LMU team, you got to realize that even though you get by them, they're coming from behind to try to strip you and do things. So what you need to do is if you're going to advance the ball up the court, pass the ball instead of dribbling the basketball. Don't put yourself in a situation where you also can get double teamed.
Vanderbilt with 3 timeouts. LMU with 2. It's a pretty good line squad. They're going to give some people some games.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yep, absolutely. The Ireland kid he's a tough guard. He's a tough guy to handle from a standpoint of he's always has his dribble alive. He never picks it up.
Gonzaga, of course, the heavy favorite in that league. Pretty much year in and year out.
Yeah.
Rod Odom set to cue the inbounds play. Looking, had Siakam cross court, gives it for Henderson. Fuller in the backcourt. LMU has yet to commit the foul. Now Fuller brings it across midcourt, content to dribble, and whistle on the slightest of touches.
I tell you what, Fuller got fouled 3 times earlier, and there was no call. And then they get the ball across half court, and Flint just runs up behind him and barely touches him, and they finally make the call.
It's one of those, like you wonder sometimes if officials anticipate that you want to foul.
Yeah.
And now Fuller can really stretch it out here.
Yeah.
Chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's up and good.
Yeah, well, he's been clutch at the free throw line.
If you're looking for an MVP from Vanderbilt's perspective in this tournament, Kyle Fuller's got to jump right at you. The way he shot free throws late in the game on Saturday, and then the way he's played here today. Second one's on the way and good. Kyle Fuller's got 14 here in the second half.
Don't let him roll the ball right here.
And that's where Coach Stallings is calling out for the defense to come up and pressure. Now Ireland will bring it across. Crossover behind the back. Now into the right corner. Ireland waiting. Fades away. Won't go. Rebound. Odom lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with LMU. 70-62, though. Vanderbilt by 8 with 35 seconds to go.
Well, you want to run them off the three-point line. You don't want to let them shoot an open three-pointer right here.
Inbound up top for Levin. Marymount in desperation mode. Levin spins with the left hand, lays it in. Timeout, LMU. They've got 1 left. And it would be a full timeout.
Well, now what you've got to do with LMU at 30 seconds and you're down 6, you got to foul right away. So as a coaching staff, you got to be in there telling your kids, hey, listen, they're going to start to hammer you early on. So just make sure that you take care of the basketball and be strong with it.
70-64 is our score. Vanderbilt leads it by 6 with 30.1 seconds to play. And as you said, Tim, if you're strong with the basketball and make the free throws, it gets pretty tricky here now for LMU.
You win the game if you do that. And, we've had some trouble doing that down the stretch, but I think you got to get the ball into Kyle Fuller's hands. He's got to be a guy that if LMU's going to foul, they're going to foul him with the ball.
So McClellan to cue the inbounds play. Half a minute to go. Commodores looking for win number 4 on the year. And McClellan trying to get it to Fuller. Opts to give it to Henderson. Back to McClellan, who brings it across, and a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to get Mornar on a reach in. They will.
Well, give Josh Henderson a lot of credit right there.
Line for 2.
Josh Henderson gets the ball, and he gets it back to McClellan coming out of bounds right away, which puts, him in a situation. Josh has shot the ball well tonight, but you get it into a guard's hand quickly.
2 free throws coming for the redshirt sophomore at Austin, Texas. Transferred from Tulsa. Didn't play last year. He's at the line now, and he drains the first. And Eric tonight is 3 of 4 at the charity stripe. Mornar out, Dickinson back in, but it's all but academic at the moment for Vanderbilt. Now a 3-possession game, they lead it by 7. Second attempt, good as well.
There you go. Now you don't let them roll the ball here. You got what you got to do is you can't let them roll the basketball.
McClellan out. Parker back into the ball game as Ireland has it on the left side. 24 seconds and counting. Can't really get a ton of room to shoot. Trying to get by James Siakam. He goes inside, lays it up. We'll give him that all day.
Say what?
With 19 seconds to go, Ireland now with 20. But the lead's still 6 with 19 seconds to go, and LMU takes their last timeout.
The kid is tough. I mean, he's 5'10" maybe, and he gets the ball. He shoots the floaters. He just has a knack for being able to put the basketball in the basket. Now they're putting McClellan back in, so he's a better free throw shooter than Parker. But I think Parker tweaked his ankle right there on that last play. 19 seconds left. Vanderbilt up 72-66. And again, I think you got to anticipate the foul right away. And Vanderbilt did a good job of setting screens for one another and putting themselves in a situation where they got the ball to Henderson and get it right back.
Well, you would think LMU's really only shot right now is a steal and a couple of crazy three-pointers. And as Kevin Stallings preaching to his team, keep in mind, we've still got 3 timeouts. If you get into a tight spot, don't be afraid to use it.
Exactly. Good point. That's a great point because, you know, they're going to double team us. They're going to do some things that are probably a little bit unconventional right now. But again, if we take care of the basketball and make a couple free throws here in the last 19 seconds, this game is Vanderbilt's.
For the full timeout, LMU now with no timeouts remaining. Both teams are in the double bonus. And the Commodores get set to break the huddle with a 6-point lead in a game, Tim, we're in a tournament where they were obviously lost the lead late against Providence. Morgan State got back into the ball game. LMU challenged them today, and Vanderbilt didn't hold on. They responded. They lost the lead, and Kyle Fuller came down and hit a big shot to give them the lead back, and now they've made their free throws down the stretch.
Well, and I think that's key. I mean, you could think back, oh, okay, here comes Butler again, and, you know, here comes Morgan State, here comes Providence, but they really did a good job.
Fuller off the inbounds is fouled by Ireland. That's his 4th, and Kyle will come to the line and shoot 2 more. 18.3 seconds to play.
Well, and Vanderbilt didn't go very deep into their bench. You got Damian Jones, who really didn't play a lot in the second half because of foul trouble, and really the only guy they came off the bench with in the second half was Dejon Parker.
First attempt.
There you go.
Well, that's been a good sign tonight, hasn't it? He's got 20. And now after playing 4 games in 7 days, a much-deserved, much-needed week off until next Monday when they head down to Austin to take on Texas. Second attempt for Fuller. Missed that one. Rebound. In. What a way to end it for James. 75-66. 9-point lead into the left corner. 10 seconds to go. Deep 3. Missed it short. Dickinson has the offensive board. Siakam got a piece. But they're going to say it was goaltending.
I tell you what, that play right there was just knowing that you had 7-foot wingspan right there. That was crazy.
Well, if you miss free throws, that's a good way to handle it. Tap it up and in and get 2 for your trouble. And now a foul as Chase Flint fouls with 3.5 seconds to go, and Rod Odom will come down and shoot a pair. It's academic at this point, 75-68. Vanderbilt's going to win. Hand the Lions their 2nd loss of the tournament, their 2nd loss of the year.
Well, everybody's kind of hugging Kyle Fuller, and they need to because he stepped up and what I thought really played a great second half.
And Coach Stallings looks like he's about to empty out the bench as Odom makes the first. He's got 5. Nathan Watkins is in. Carter Josephs is in. McClellan and Fuller are out. Josephs got some good time yesterday in that game against Morgan State. Shelby Moats, Dejon Parker, Luke Cornett up as Odom makes the 2nd free throw. He's got 6. Commodores by 9, 77-68. As Henderson, Odom, and Siakam get a standing ovation from the Vanderbilt fans here. Bringing it across is Ireland. Shot at the horn, rattled out, and Vanderbilt has held LMU to a season-low 68 points. They win it 77-68. The Commodores finish in 4th place here at the Paradise Jam. And Tim, such a deflating loss against Providence. You hear coaches say all the time, you don't want losses where you feel like you had one to beat you twice.
Right.
And Vanderbilt avoided that here the rest of the weekend.
Well, they did a good job at the free throw line, and you know, even though LMU came back and made a run on them to actually go ahead, I think by 2 at one point, they didn't hang their heads, and it didn't get contagious. People stepped up and made free throws, and Kyle Fuller really stepped up, I thought, and really played well.
We've heard Coach Stallings talk about consistency, and one of the easiest places to be consistent, the most natural place, is on the defensive end, and a pretty solid effort on the defensive end start to finish tonight.
LMU, a solid offensive team, and they score a lot of points, but I really thought we played solid for the most part. Overall, we shifted to the 2-3 zone a little bit. That didn't work in the second